In high school, he was a two-time state champion and a Harvard champion in HI. In college, he was a two-time national champion in poetry, a national champion in duo, and the 2006 top speaker at the National Forensic Association National Tournament. He wanted to push this activity to places we didn't know it could go. Paul Davis.
Welcome to Joysticks. Now, I'm not the greatest dancer, but at least I'm working. Tonight I make about $40 in tips, plus $5 an hour salary. Hey, not that I'm complaining. I'm heading home with 40 bucks cash. Douglas Adams once said that life is wasted on the living. And since he's dead, I think you would know. Unfortunately, many people don't realize the validity of this statement until it's far too late. But for those who do, they must choose between two paths. The easy road, which, while more convenient, only leads to the same, sometimes dangerous life. Or the hard road, which, while more difficult for a time, ultimately leads to a better life. And unless you're dead, it's never too late to choose. Sea Oak by George Saunders. At Sea Oak, there's no sea and no oak. Just 100 subsidized apartments where I live with my sister Min, her baby Troy, and our Aunt Bernie. Inside, my sister Min is feeding her baby Troy while watching How My Child Died Violently. And then it's commercial. Min paces around the room while studying aloud for her GED. It doesn't look good. She debates how many sides a triangle has. I offer to help, and she yells at me for condescending. You're lucky, man. You did high school. You got your friggin' diploma. I don't. That's why I have to do this JED shit. If I had my diploma, I could just watch TV and not be all distracted. Troy crawls off into the kitchen and gets his finger caught in the heat vent. I rush over and try to pull him out. Stop yanking on him and get the frickin' Vaseline! You're gonna give him a really long arm, man! Just then, Aunt Bernie comes in from Drugtown, the store where she works, picks up Troy, and everything calms way down. Aunt Bernie's a peacemaker. She never got married because after Grandma died, she had to take care of Grandpa, her father. And when he finally died, he left all of his money to some woman none of us ever even heard of. And Aunt Bernie started in a drug town, night and day. But she's not bitter. You know, sometimes she's so non-bitter it makes me angry. What a nice day we've had. Man, what an optometrist. Now, I never actually show my penis when dancing, but sometimes I wish I had the nerve to, because every dollar counts. Walk out from Joysticks and walk home. As I reach Sea Oak, I hear gunshots and some kids yelling, "Big scary dogs rule." I run inside and find Min, Aunt Bernie, and the baby. Safe and sound. But Sea Oak is not safe. Last week, Min found some brass knuckles in the kiddie pool. But move-in takes bucks. When I get home from Joysticks on Friday, the first thing I find is a note from Min and Troy that says they've been gone running errands all day, and then I see Aunt Bernie sitting very still on one end of the couch. is that she finally took a day off, but then I realized that the house is trashed and the money drawer is empty. I call, paramedics come out, say that it looks like she had a heart attack while being robbed and has been dead for most of the afternoon. Her part of the graveyard is pretty plain. Styrofoam cups and beer cans laying around. We can't even afford to buy her a tombstone. Father Brian says a few prayers and then one of us is supposed to say something. Once, she took a bus to Quigley, Kansas to shop at an outlet mall. While she was out, someone broke into her hotel room, stole all her clothes, and took a dump in her suitcase. Nights later, Father Brian calls. It sounds really weird. Am I sitting? Apparently, someone has defaced Bernie's grave. There's no stone. What did they do, pee on the grass? Min and Troy wait at home while I meet Father Brian at the cemetery, who's carrying a flashlight. Now, when I saw this, I literally sat down in astonishment. Where the grave used to be is just a hole. No, Aunt Bernie, at least you've retained your feet. I am telling you, I literally sat right down. I dropped as if shot. See that mark in the dirt there? That's where I sat. Cops arrived and reassured me that stolen bodies usually turn back up. When I get back home, Min is sitting very still on one end of the couch. Baby in lap, staring at the rocking chair. And in the rocking chair, it's Bernie's body. Who could be so cruel? Who could... Then she turns her head and looks at me. Sit the fuck down! You, mister, are gonna start showing your cock. If a lady will pay to see it, you show it to her. At the end of the month, we take the cock money you made and we move out of here to someplace safe. She's got dirt in her hair and in her teeth, and when her tongue darts out to lick her lips, it's black. You, Min, learn how to cook. We gotta start eating right to look our best, because I am getting me so many lovers. I don't know if you kids know this or not, but I died a frickin' virgin. Nothing went in, nothing came out. legs. Oh, God. Well, I'm getting me so many lovers now, you fucks. And I'm gonna get my nipples hard, eating fruit from a cup, you sons of bitches. My life was shit, but this is my new life. Tell anyone I'm here and you all die. Plus they die. I kill them with my mind. I can do that now. I am very freaking powerful. So no visitors. You got it. You all got it. We nod. She's grinding her teeth and one falls out. Around midnight she shouts, "See how strong I am!" And there's a loud cracking noise. And when I go out, the door has been torn off the microwave. In the morning, she's still there. The smell is not good. One ear is now in her lap. She keeps absent-mindedly sticking it back on her head. "Min, make breakfast. Something homemade, like biscuits. Why don't you make it with your powers? Don't be a smartass. Did you see what I did to that microwave? Like I know how to make biscuits. You know how to read, don't you? Have you ever heard of a recipe? Have you ever been in the grave? It sucks so bad. You, go show your cock. What are you gonna do? Show my cock. Show your cock! Work goes well. I manage to keep smiling. I never show my... I get scared and walk home very slowly. So I'm afraid of what Bernie's gonna do to me when I get there. Min meets me at the door. She's falling apart. I mean, shit's actually falling off of her. Plus, she made me bake a fucking pie. On the table is a very lumpy pie. Whoa! One of Bernie's arms is now disconnected and lying across her lap. What are you thinking? You didn't show your cock even once. You gotta get us out of here, and you gotta use what you got. And you ain't got much. A decent unit, not huge, but shaped nice. Oh, Bernie, God, what Miss Prince, shouts Bernie, and slams a severed arm down hard on her lap, making the other ear fall off. Do you know what I'm doing for you, you ungrateful shit? I'm saving your boy. Troy's gonna get caught in the crossfire in September. He's gonna get thrown off his trike with blood pouring out of his ear. You think I'm bullshit? Well, I ain't. It's a fucking prophecy. Bernie, God, you used to be so nice. I'm still so nice. Just after dawn, Bernie shouts out my name. She's basically just this pile of parts strewn across the living room like she's been shot out of a cannon. She tried to get up. "Come here," the head says to me. And I squat down. "Well, that's it for me. I'm fucked." "Look. Show your cock. And remember, Troy in the crossfire in September. And remember me like how I was? Not like this. Ah, Christ. At least buy me a stone." Rub her shoulder. Which is now next to her foot. "Show your cock," she says. And then dies. Again. Well, next day at work, start showing everything when asked. Now, September, out in the crossfire. We got a place picked out at a complex called Swan's Glen. It's really nice, and they've never had a shooting. For every $100 I make, I set aside $5 for Bernie Stone. What do you write on something like that? Died disappointed? Came back to life but fell apart? True, but too sad. Bernie Kowalski is going to say, "Beloved,